What's up, fellow foolers? Instead of not having a Tomcast this month, I figured because I'm the only one that can do something, I would. This isn't going to be longer than, or even as long as the other ones, and it's completely candid. There's no script. There's nothing written down. I just want to do a genuine one. It's just me, so I figured, hey, you know what? Maybe you guys should get to know at least one of the foolers. I hope the other two make one like this in a later date, but you guys are watching, you're subscribing, so I figured you might want to know who it is you're actually subscribing to. So again, not going to be super long. Shout out Chelsea, here she is. But here is the face of the oldest Tom. Uh, Back in my humble beginnings, I come from a small town in Iowa. I am the last one to join the friend group, actually. Um, I didn't know them through their childhood. They've known each other for a very long time. I actually first met Josh in college. Him and I went to the same college, and we met on our first day because we worked the same job. Uh, then I got promoted. I became in a different division of where we were working. Let's put it that way. And so I worked with him for like 2 weeks before I got transferred to a different part of the building. It wasn't until like a couple years after that actually that we like started having the same classes, and I got to know him a little bit more. And I was like, hey, wait, I've seen this guy around before. That we really became friends. It really took off. Him and I would say he's arguably my best friend for years now. Like I said, we were back in college, 2016 to 2020. What a wild time to end college, but I'll leave it at that. Um, but yeah, ever since practically then, we've been roommates and hanging out at the same time. And it was actually Josh who introduced me to Jake. Jake came over to the first apartment together, and I'm a little bit of an introvert, so I was like kind of shy at first. I like shuffled out of the bedroom, kind of like, all right, who's this guy? What is he about? Josh likes him, so I want to know who this guy is. Instant friendship. He's a really cool guy. Um, I got to know the whole group. It's very funny, actually. Josh and I also still work together now, so it was night after night. He was jumping on Discord, and yeah, he was like telephone. He was in the middle saying, "Hey, the guys want to know this about you," or "Hey, the guys are asking this," and I was like, "Hi, I could answer this if you just unplug your laptop. I'll it doesn't matter to me. I'll talk to them." It was shortly after that I was invited into the Discord group. Um, so that's when I was formally introduced to the larger group. And that's when like we started playing Lethal Company, Phasmophobia, stuff like that. And then how we all started this, right? Credit goes to Jake, in my opinion. Jake really had the vision. He really had the passion, the drive to want to start this. This would not be a thing without Jake. I had no clue how to edit, no clue how to record, no clue how to make thumbnails. No, he walked me through all of it. He walked me through um, what applications he uses, how to use them, how to set up different kind of like here's your settings for this one. And kudos to him. Um, that's what he went to school for. He audiovisual kind of guy. All of it makes sense to him, and God bless him because I still struggle with it to this day. But seriously, I give Jake a lot, if not all, of the credit for how Tom Fuller's even got started, how my channel got started, how his channel got started. Um, none of this would be possible without Jake. But we really debated like how are we going to do this, and you've seen there's been some subtle changes how often we're uploading. YouTube itself is changing how it's recommending videos, how it's pushing out, hey, this is a new content or new content creator rather. That we're learning. We're getting there. um, but yeah, kudos to him. He really for years has been talking about us starting a channel, the three of us, and getting us on the ground. Um, the dream is that someday, like anybody else, we'll have a studio and an actual office to get together and record stuff in person. We're not too far from each other, but there's no like space. We all young adults in apartments. There's noise. You can do what you can do, but there's not much for space. But that's the dream, obviously, is we all get together at some point and this becomes a business. That being said, we're not pushing anything or shelling anything. Um, but yeah, this never in my wildest dream did I think I would be on YouTube or even attempting and learning this kind of stuff. Everyone has those moments when they're doing their 9 to 5 where it's like, God, I wish I could be doing anything else. I wish I could win the lottery. I wish I could win it big and be done, become famous or whatever. And I think I've probably mentioned this on my channel before, but it just became something where I was like, why not? You know, why not? I'm not doing anything after work anyways. We play all these fun little games. We're having fun. We're laughing. If it makes somebody happy, if it makes somebody um, entertained for a short amount of time, why not? Why not do it? Lately, I've been thinking too that it'd be something cool to show my kids when someday I have kids. Just be like, hey, check out what Dad either does or used to do. Uh, I don't know. It's I'm not a very creative type, I don't think, but um, it was just something new to try, a new challenge to take on, and again with Jake's coaching, we've gotten better. There's always going to be struggles. Lately, I've been working on the Batman Origins Six Shaka score, and recorded that thing twice, the end of that thing twice, and the footage still doesn't work. I've got a fix, but now there's other problems with the fix, so nothing is ever going to be perfect, and I will always be learning. But I'm having fun along the way. Um, I don't know. I think deep down, all three of us have really enjoyed what we do. And that's the other thing that kind of surprises me is even though we're all trying this YouTube thing out, the ways we're doing it is so different. Um, Josh and I do the streaming stuff once a week, and Josh goes in depth with his game reviews. If you've never watched his, you really got to check him out. I've learned so much from him. He has dates, times, how this was created, why this was created, what teams were working on. Like such interesting things about games that I never would have thought to like share, research, or even that anyone would want to talk about. But it's very interesting stuff. Then there's Jake, who much similar, goes really deep into games he loves, games that he feels need shouted out. His first one ever, I believe, was Crow Country, and I had no interest in that game, if I'm being fully honest. But I watched his video and I was like, holy crap, like you can tell his heart's in it, He really wants to share. I think deep down, in my opinion, he really just wants to share with everybody his thoughts and feelings on the games he loves to hope inspire others. And maybe if he wouldn't have tried like a PS1 era type game, horror type game, maybe, or Sonic, let's be honest, it's always about Sonic. But maybe get somebody like me to play it because I don't know, I'm pretty set in my ways. But and then there's me, right? Why I really started was for me, I'm somebody who needs like evidence. I enjoy watching like game theory or any kind of like gaming review, but like, can you really review it if you didn't play it? So for me, that's really what it came down to, because I watch gameplays of, for example, big name Markiplier, but when he's done with the game, he gives you like 2 to 5 minutes of his thoughts and say, yeah, gotta play a new game. And so I was missing that middle ground of like, okay, there are those who review it, but I never got to see them play anything. And there are those who just play and don't really share how they feel about it. So I really wanted to be like, okay, I'm going to play a bunch of games. And when I'm done, we're going to talk about it. We're going to go through it. And I'm going to give it a score with all the evidence based on why I feel it deserves the score that it does. We'll get to that. But I felt that was maybe not lacking, but I haven't personally seen anyone else do something like that. It's either one or the other. They play the game and talk about it throughout, or they just review the game without giving you that playthrough and giving you that, not trust again, that's not the right word, but that credit. You know, they played the game. You can tell they played the game. And again, that's not a knock on anybody else. That's not saying that this is the greatest method ever. It's just something I feel personal about. But yeah, I don't think this one's gonna be much longer. I don't really like to toot my own horn or talk about who I am or what I do or whatnot. But I just want you guys to know that I'm enjoying this. I know the other two are enjoying this too. We have strangely found a passion in this. This is a creative outlet for us. We obviously love games. We love talking about them. We love hanging out, playing them. You name it. We're not going anywhere. Things might change. Things might be different from here and there. Like now, you know, I never thought I'd be doing a solo podcast, but I felt passionate about this project myself and introducing you guys to at least one of the Toms. Again, don't really have permission to do this, but hey, one, it's my birth month, so I'm gonna do this for my birthday gift, and two, ask for forgiveness and not permission, right, boys? I feel like it's better than nothing, but even lately, I got 100 subs, and that was incredible. I'm at 117 right now. 117, never forget. Master Chief, bless up. But that's wild to me. I don't know. It's wild to me. Josh is in 700 and something. Obviously, his method is working. People are enjoying what he has to say. Again, I really think y'all should check out his channel if you want to learn something about games. He's the one that can get you there. Jake he's I would say got the passion in the group. This was his vision, his dream. He really wanted to push this and get it started, so you can see that in his own channel. I don't know, this is cool, it's fun, it's different. I never thought I'd be up until 1 a.m. recording a podcast, but we're here for a good time. We hope you guys are enjoying things. If you guys want to see something, hear something, ask questions, we're pretty open, guys. We're pretty relaxed, pretty, you know, you want to see a certain game played, let us know. You want to hear us talk about our thoughts and opinions on something, shoot us a comment. We're trying to build a community. We're trying to obviously build our channels and do what it takes to get out there, but this is also about you guys. This is also about the ones who were with us along the way. We can't do this without a team. So you guys tell us what you guys want to see as well. But just know we're having fun. We're having a good time. We're goofy guys. We're goofy three guys just trying to figure it out. But that's a little bit about me, a little bit about them. I'm officially 28 now. I'm getting old, but old man of the group. They call me Grandpa. But what can you do? But hopefully you guys are enjoying these things. Again, we're happy to have you. We're happy to work with you guys and work around your interests as well. So if there's anything you guys need, let us know. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed it. It's 15 minutes long, but what can you do when it's just you solo? Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next month.